Good morning, everyone. You all may notice some tables and stuff out here, little extra tables and chairs. That is because the craft room, they are doing the floors today in the craft room. So if there was anything scheduled in there, we need to make sure we do it somewhere else because they're taking care of the floors in there today. On Wednesday, we have sign language in the community room from 10 to 11. And then this Friday coming up is the First Friday food drive. So make sure that you have your food out at the end of your driveway so it can be picked up early Friday morning. Just an announcement from Bunko for last week. It brought in over 600 individually wrapped snack items for the Boys and Girls Club and over 130 drinks individually wrapped. So that's a great job. Great job. Thanks. As Tammy had mentioned, the offices are closed for Labor Day next Monday, and I am going to take that day off, so I will not be here for announcements next week. So I really should have come more prepared so I could have told you what's going on next week. Maybe I'll come back up in just a few minutes. Maybe I'll go check my calendar and check and see if there's anything really exciting going on that you need to know about. Okay, potluck on September 13th, 5:30. Bring enough food for 12 people and your own place setting, and the sign-up is on the credenza. September's Lady Luncheon will be Thursday, September 29th at the Island View Restaurant. Arrive at the 27th. 22nd, 2-2, sorry. At the Island View Restaurant, arrive at 11 and eat at 11:30. Sign up for that is on the credenza as well. How to write a memoir class is going to be in October, but we've already got the sign-up sheet out there for those interested. There is also going to be a free lunch and pre-need workshop presented by the National Cremation Society on September 28th at 12 p.m. If anybody is interested, they're going to cover topics including affordable options for pre-need plans, what happens if you don't have a plan, what veteran benefits are available, and relocation and worldwide protection. This was something I knew I had forgotten something last week. This was something that I should have read last week that I forgot to, and it says, the school supplies we received were received with gratitude, and the counselors were very surprised at how much, 30 backpacks, 25 which were stuffed very full, and then 9 more. That's 9 more than last year, plus $60 cash from the diversions committee, also several large boxes of Kleenex and large Ziploc bags and box tops. Wow. Give yourselves a hand. Every item is very much appreciated. Thank you, and God bless for all your generosity. And that's from Alvina. And I'm going to go check my schedule really quick, and I may be back up here if there's anything really exciting that you guys need to know about for next week. I wouldn't want to leave that out. We're waiting for the newsletters, so I'm hoping they'll be in hopefully by Wednesday, so you'll have them for September. Have a great week, everyone.
Good morning, everybody. Jerry Doing with Trips and Travel. Got a couple of things that I need to bring up with you. I received a notice from Lynn. We have had 4 cancellations for the New York trip. So if anybody here is interested, there are 4 spaces available. The cost is $857 per person, plus $69 for insurance. Let's see. Also, Palm Beach Outlets. Jan wants us to know she'd like you to bring your cell phones, okay? But we also have on the sign-up list your cell phone number. If you don't have one, just buddy up with somebody else. And the other thing that she And I'll bring this up again. A reminder, mark your totes and your bags. Bring ribbon or yarn or something so when you put it underneath the bus, you can identify that it's yours. Even extra luggage tags or something, okay? That's just makes it a lot easier. We've had confusion in the past, and people have picked up the wrong packages and had to shuffle to find out who belongs to what. I am back there. If you have any questions or anything, come on back and talk to me. Thank you.
Elaine Brown, and I'm here for the Bunko Committee. Nathan and I want to thank everyone for coming out for Bunko. This is our third summer that we've done it, and we had the best turnout we've ever had. As Billy said, people have been bringing things to the house, and we ended up with a total of 679 individual servings for the Boys and Girls Club. We had 160 drinks also. And I just want to thank everybody for the big turnout for the items you brought for the Boys and Girls Club. There's no other community in Highlands County that's more giving than Tanglewood. And I want to read a thank you note I got from the CEO over there at the Boys and Girls Club. Dear Miss Brown and all the summer Bunko players, the Boys and Girls Club of Highlands County greatly appreciates your generosity. Please know that all your treats are welcome anytime. Thank you so much. Would Ron Wilson. Our Red Hat group, we collect things for the Boys and Girls Club. We meet every Monday, the first Monday of every month. If you have the heart to want to ever give for the Boys and Girls Club, you can bring them to my house, and I'll make sure that they get delivered with what we take from our Red Hat group. We've had a lot of people that really want to continue Bunko. Nathan and I have done it for the summer months when bingo shuts down. If anybody's interested in wanting to do Bunko, please come and talk to me. Thank you all so very much for your outpouring generosity for the Boys and Girls Club and for the great summer we had.
Okay, mark your calendars for next Friday, the 9th. We are going to be having a Grandparents' Day social with ice cream. And if your grandkids are here, bring your grandkids. It's Grandparents' Day. If you have visitors, whatever, just come out. You don't have to be a grandparent either to come. Some people always ask, oh, what if I'm not a mother or a father? Please just come. You're a Tanglewood resident and are invited to everything that we do. Then, not next Monday, but the following Monday, Walgreens will be here to do a flu shot clinic Monday morning. I think they're going to start at 8 o'clock, and they'll run through coffee time and be here till about 10:30 or 11. So if anybody's interested in getting their flu shot. So I just wanted to give those two pieces of information to you all since we're not going to be here next Monday.
Morning, folks.
Thank you again.
I have 3 things for you today. The first one, Billy already mentioned, is the food drive this Friday. If you have your non-perishables out on your driveway by 8:30, that would be fine. If you sleep late and you just can't make it by 8:30, you can bring your bag up to Billy's office, or if you want to give a check or cash, that's the way to go. And we pick it up from there. I send my collectors out. I tell them not to start before 9, but it's hard to rein these people in. They're just Zoom. So that's why we need a little bit of extra time. And we do appreciate it. And the Parkway Food Bank, they're the ones who appreciate it because they have something to give out. That was number 1. Okay, 2, the TWR Times Summer Contest will end on Wednesday. So you have 3 more days to find the little dripping faucet icon hidden somewhere on the pages of the TWR Times. That's the internet newsletter, not the paper one. When you find it, the address that you contact is printed right there. You let me know where you found it, and your name will go in the hat for a drawing for a $20 gift card next Monday. We give that away on Monday at coffee. And finally, the diversions committee, the ones we were looking for a sofa last week, we got a sofa. We thank Donna and Lowell. And we thank the big, hunky, good-looking guys who are going to be moving it for us. Thank you, big, hunky, good-looking guys. As part of our cost-cutting, cost-paring measures, we're going to have raffles at the play. Now, the play, it's a adaptation of a Neil Simon play rewritten by Betsy Ellis. It's going to be performed here on Friday, September 16th in the evening, and a matinee on Sunday the 18th, I think 2 o'clock. We'll let you know about that. Anyhow, we'll have one of the raffles is a wine basket, a big, gorgeous wine basket that's worth over $100. It has several bottles of wine and, you know, the openers and the stoppers, all the stuff you need to get really sloshed. That's the prize we'll be giving away at the Friday night performance. The Sunday matinee, we have a gift certificate for a massage from Linda Taliaferro. She's a resident here. She will come to your house. It's a 60-minute massage, or I suppose you could break it up into 2 30-minute massages. That will be given away Sunday afternoon. We're going to start selling the raffle tickets early. We're going to start next Monday. So if you put a couple extra bucks in your pocket, we'll have a little table set up where you can see the prizes and buy your tickets and put them in either the wine basket or the massage, or buy 2 batches and put them in both, which is what some of us are going to be doing. We really are working hard on this play, and it's going to be good. I'm not going to say it's going to be professional, but man, it's going to be fun. So bring some extra bucks next week for the raffle tickets, and we thank you for your support. Thank you.
Okay. Now I know they won't want me to do this, but I'm going to do it anyway. I'd like Jake and Elizabeth Doyle to please stand. Jake and Elizabeth Doyle. Where are they? They what? Oh, they're in the computer room. Here he comes. Where's Elizabeth? Oh, I'm sorry. Didn't realize you were standing there. I want you folks to take a look at these 2 folks. They've been married for 62 years today. And they said it wouldn't last. I'll tell you, they must have got married when they were 13. Congratulations, folks, and many, many more. I'd like to also add my thanks to the folks who helped with the First Responders Program last week, especially those who wrote notes here on Monday mornings, made cookies. We had more cookies. They said in the paper 1,000 cookies. There had to be at least that many. And also, of course, those of you who attended, we appreciated that. And, of course, the most special thanks is to Mary Lee Cipriano, who served as the chairman for that event. While many of the guys couldn't attend, or gals couldn't attend because they were on the road, you did notice, for example, those of you who are here, shortly after we started the program, 2 of the firemen had to leave. They had a call. Fortunately, they had the fire truck outside, and they had to leave. And, of course, that was the case with many of the first responders, and those messages were passed along to us by the folks who were here, basically representing their group. We did have all the groups that we had invited represented, the Sheriff's Department, the Sebring Police Department, the various EMS groups, and local and professional fire companies. They all represented in some fashion or another, and of course they all took the boxes of cookies that were here to go back to their substations so that they could have the cookies and the thank you notes to review a little later. Now also the other thing we've been talking about on a regular basis is, don't forget, how many people have voted already, either absentee or early? Hey, that's terrific. Now your last chance, of course, to vote in the primary is Tuesday, and our precinct is the Church of Christ down here on Sebring Parkway, Go out the back way and across the 27 and down a few blocks on your left is the Church of Christ, and that's where we vote. So there are a lot of things to vote on, something for everybody, whether you're a libertarian, you're independent, Republican, Democrat, there is a ballot for you to vote. And it's important that you get out there and do that because we have some real important things coming up. The sheriff, for example, the school superintendent, the half-cent sales tax. There's a lot of things for you to vote on. So don't forget, we've had a lot of the, not a lot, but many of the candidates here to talk to us, and you have a little idea about that. You can find more, of course, in your local paper. Now, I'd like to also get back to a couple of my usual announcements, and that's that don't forget the season tickets for the shows are on sale now. The sooner you buy them, the better. Get them while you think about them. $70 for residents and $80 for non-residents. And last year's committee has a great lineup for you this year, and you'll see a great variety of shows, and they'll be starting in November, so don't let it pass by. And the second thing that I always announce is the 50th anniversary. If you've had a 50th anniversary between March 1st of last year and the 28th of February of this year, we'd like you to sign up. You see Billy or myself to register, and we'll start the interviewing process for those who I haven't already done in September, another week or so. And all residents should mark your calendar for February 11th. It's a great night. It's always a sellout, great meal from Special Meals. We encourage you to participate. Okay, Tanglewood Almanac. Today in history. I know you're waiting for this one. 1886, the Chinese ambassador's chef invented chop suey. In 1957, Strom Thurmond, he was a senator from South Carolina, filibustered on the floor of the Senate for 24 hours and 18 minutes. Now, I was going to say that sounds like Nancy, but I thought, no, that wouldn't be very nice. That was almost as long as it took to have your roof fixed. Anyway, in 1977, Lou Brock stole his 893rd base, and that passed Ty Cobb. Now, if you were born this day, in 1909, you weren't born in 1909, but in 1909, Oliver Wendell Holmes was born. In 1915, Ingrid Bergman was born. And in 1936, John McCain was born. And for your younger folks, in 1958, Michael Jackson was born. This month is Boomers Make a Difference Day. Get ready for Kindergarten Day, month, rather. We don't have to worry about that anymore. And National Water Quality Day. I think we might want to talk to Sun and Lake about that. This week is also World Water Week, and it's International Enthusiasm Week. That's the way we like to see it. Okay, today is Individual Rights Day, According to Hoyle Day for all you card players, and Go Topless Day. Now, that to me is not a pretty sight. But for our group, I think what that really means is you put your convertible top down. Okay, Nancy, welcome table.
Good morning, everyone. Now, first of all, I've already solicited twice. This is the Highlands Today. We're trying to get Tanglewood voted the best mobile home park 55 plus. I just happen to have some nice forms. I've already filled out the category as best mobile home park 55 plus. All you have to do is put your name, your address, and where it says best business is Tanglewood. And I would really appreciate after coffee if you'd come up here. I have pens, I have plenty of these, because we have won it before, and if nothing else, it makes everyone in Highlands County know about Tanglewood. And whether you are here forever or you're even selling your house, if people know that there is a Tanglewood, you just never know. Now, how many people live in Carefree sitting here? Really? Anybody else? Okay, because I'm in dire need of someone to be in the welcome committee for Carefree. We have always try to have at least one welcome committee representative in each area so that who is coming to visit you is your neighbor. And I don't have anybody in Carefree right now. So if you're thinking about joining the welcome committee, we have a lot of fun. And just ask me, I'll tell you. If you have about 3 hours, I'll be glad to tell you. But anyway, think about it and let me know. 58 homes have sold so far. And you know how lonely I've been? Well, I have somebody sitting here with me. We have a new resident who, by the way, just happens to live in Carefree. I'll have to talk to her after she's been here a couple weeks. You know, I always like to give them at least a week or two before they join the committee. But if you look at her and then you see her palling around with a couple that you know and have loved for years, she is Barb and Keith Cogley's daughter. So I'm going to have Beth introduce herself, and here's Beth.
Oh, I don't want to stand. Yes, you can. Oh, jeez. Eat the mic. Okay. Thank you all. I appreciate it. My name is Beth Collins. I just recently moved here a week ago from Colorado. I have a dog, yellow lab, named Katie. Closer. Okay. And I'd like to do a huge shout out to Gary, Roe, and Craig, who has extremely helped me with things in the park that I had known nothing about. Heather, shout out to you for everything that she did. I appreciate it. I live at 1133 Shadow Ridge Drive. More than welcome to come over anytime. Thank you.
And that's all, and it was less than a half an hour.
Thanks, Nance. One of the nice things about it is Nance can take a joke. At least I think she can. I'll find out later today. Okay, so plan to take part in all those things that have been mentioned today. And also remember, if you're interested in that Bunko continuation, that you see the Bunko chair today to talk about that. And don't forget to vote on Tuesday. We don't want you to forget that. And make a new friend. Wave to your neighbors. Wave to all these folks over here when you pass them. And have a great week.